gentlemen, please take your seats for the Green Awards. The Green Awards will be starting in 5 minutes. Don't miss it. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. There are still a few seats left at the back for the Green Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats now. The Green Awards will be starting in 2 minutes' time. Please take your seats now.
Over there, you see what I mean? Oi, toi, toi. Here we go. Welcome to the Crowne Plaza Ballroom in Brussels, and welcome to the Green Awards. My name is Aminda Lee. I'm a former BBC journalist and broadcaster, now living and working in Rome.
And I'm Rick Thompson, living in Brexit land. And I'm a former international news editor for the BBC. Aminda and I both have a special interest in environmental subjects, so it's a pleasure and a privilege to be your co-moderators for the next 90 minutes.
There's interpretation available in English,
Channel 1,
French,
Channel 2,
and German.
Channel 3. We hope this evening's awards will be inspiring, but also entertaining and exciting.
Exciting because this is a special year for the European Commission's LIFE programme. We're celebrating the 25th anniversary of this flagship environmental initiative. Tonight's special Green Awards will recognise the most outstanding LIFE projects since the programme began back in 1992.
There are 15 nominees selected by an expert jury who considered long-term sustainability, impact, innovation, transferability, and tangible results. And the winners in each category have been chosen by a public vote on Facebook. And the prizes are over there ready and waiting for their recipients. Each one is unique. They're handmade from recycled glass.
And it's great to see such a packed house here tonight, with people from a range of different organisations involved in LIFE and from all over Europe. Let's see who's represented here today. Hands up if you work for a local authority or government agency.
Hands up.
For a European institution?
Yeah.
Okay. An NGO? Oh, lots of
lots of them.
NGOs, good. Education, anyone work in education? Okay. And what about a private company? Anyone from private? Oh, lots of private companies here. What about students or volunteers?
Not so many. Few there, yes.
Okay.
Okay, and I wonder who traveled the furthest to be here today. Anyone here from Romania or Bulgaria? Yes. And how about Scandinavia and the Baltic states? A good selection there. And in another direction, Spain or Portugal? Yes, quite a lot from there. And Greece? Terrific. So a lot of people have come a long way here. You're all very welcome to the Life Green Awards, and welcome to all those who are watching us live on the web, wherever you are.
Very soon we're going to be finding out who the winners are. But before that, please make sure your mobile phones are turned to silent. But feel free to tweet so that your friends and colleagues can know what's happening and you can share back with them who are not able to come today. The hashtag for the awards is Life Green Awards. Makes sense. And you'll have probably seen that in your information pack, you can also network with each other via the app slido.com.
Now, for a quarter of a century, DG Environment at the Commission has been inspiring and supporting thousands of projects across the European Union which have protected our precious environment, educated the coming generations who will be most affected by environmental damage and climate change, and created jobs and wealth in new green industries.
From the start, the purpose has been to bring together people from different EU countries to share the best ideas, to develop new technologies and techniques, and to inspire actions to make a difference, always with a very clear focus, to improve the daily lives of all Europeans.
So let's have a brief look now at just some of the achievements of 25 years of life. Guess it didn't turn. Many congratulations.
And congratulations to all those people who've been working tirelessly over the last 25 years to improve our quality of life.
To set the scene for this year's awards, I'm pleased to welcome our keynote speaker, the Environment Commissioner for Environment, European Commissioner for Environment, Maritime Affairs and Fisheries, Mr. Karmenu Vella.
Thank you very much, Amanda. Thank you, Rick, and a very good evening to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. And on behalf of the European Commission, welcome to the Green Awards. This evening, as already mentioned, we are celebrating 25 years of EU support for nature, EU support for the environment, and EU support for climate action. 25 years of vital assistance, let's call it life support. A quarter century is a long time, and over that time, the fund has achieved a great deal. It's funded nearly 4,000 projects to the tune of 3 billion euros. A quarter century of concerted efforts, a quarter century of changing lives. Because the gratifying thing is, wherever you look in environmental policies, it's lend a helping hand. protecting our air, our water, and our soil, reducing waste, protecting endangered species and habitats, and mitigating climate change. And above all, working with people, working with entrepreneurs and working with SMEs, working with farmers, working with fishermen and hunters on sustainable practices, showing again and again how helping the environment makes good business sense. In literally every member state, LIFE has helped create thousands of green jobs. In Sweden, it helped fund the Diamond Project, investing in innovative solar cells. They use nanomaterials, and you can wrap the solar cells they make around any object, like a mobile phone, for example. Annual production has rocketed, and a new factory is in the pipeline. In the UK, the Ecumen project has pioneered an extremely useful technique for recovering methane from old landfills. A great example of how to get the most out of resources, recovering gas from decommissioned landfills and turning it into useful energy. In Madeira, the Cetaceous project helped set up sustainable tourism projects. They did it by increasing knowledge about the location and behavior of whales. They also set guidelines to keep those whales safe, and they have created hundreds of new jobs. And all over the European Union, there are Natura 2000 projects benefiting from LIFE, 1,600 projects to be exact, covering 25% of the network. I am certain you have noticed the new action plan to step up protection of nature and biodiversity in the European Union. One of the first actions is a European Natura 2000 Day to be held on the 21st of May each and every year. That too was thanks to LIFE, as the National Day began as a Spanish LIFE project. LIFE has always been popular, one of the best adverts for the European project. We have always had thousands of volunteers, so it's quite logical to see LIFE funding going to the new European Solidarity Corps. LIFE is funding the projects that cover environmental protection, nature conservation, and restoration of natural areas. LIFE means people, and it means working together. So it was very pleasing to see a LIFE integrated project singled out for an EU Ombudsman Award. This was the Malopolska project in Poland, bringing groups of people together to tackle poor air quality in one of Europe's most polluted areas. As an integrated project, it's also brought together an unusually large amount of funding. It has great potential for jobs and growth, and for big improvements in quality of life for people in the area. That people team again. We're looking to the past today, and it's right that we do so, because there are some genuinely impressive achievements, a lot more achievements than we have awards, in fact, so there were difficult decisions to be made. If you miss out tonight, that's no reflection on you. There were simply too many good candidates to choose from. We are looking to the past, but LIFE has never been about the past. It's always been about the future. It's always been about our future. It's always been about striving for a better environment, about finding ways of putting the future into the present, signposting the most promising paths in the knowledge that people will follow. It's a living proof of the Commission's commitment to a better tomorrow, and that's why, after 25 years, it still has a bright future ahead of it. But we are here in the present. Tonight, we are bringing together some of the most outstanding projects from the last 25 years. They are a fair reflection of the program: greening agriculture, reusing resources, tackling air pollution and water scarcity, and engaging with citizens, and again, creating jobs and growth. I will be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, and admit that I do not know who has won either. I'm very keen to find out, but I do know that all of you deserve this moment in the spotlight. Only 15 projects have been nominated, but rest assured, these awards symbolize our sincere appreciation for the efforts of thousands, the hard work and dedication of everyone who has contributed to the program as a whole. If Europe is looking towards a greener, more prosperous future, it's partly thanks to you. It is thanks to your ingenuity, your innovation, and your inspiration. And on behalf of the millions of Europeans who are enjoying the benefits, please accept tonight as a small token of our heartfelt thanks. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Carmen Uvela. So now it's time for the Green Awards themselves. There are 3 categories with 5 nominees in each category. And to recognize the wide range of outstanding projects within each category, there will be 2 prize winners in each. So that's 6 prizes in all. So what's the first category, Aminda?
Let's see if we can work it out.
Thank you to Wiemelen and Bengt from the Netherlands acting troupe Life Support. I think we got the message. So which life category is this? Yes, it's our living environment, which includes water, waste, soil, and of course, air quality.
Let's have a quick look at some of the many environmental achievements of the LIFE programme.
Yes, there are thousands of environmental projects receiving LIFE funding. Among them, more than 500 projects related to water and 700 dedicated to reducing waste.
The expert LIFE jury had a difficult time choosing the 5 finalists, but the 5 projects they selected from the past 25 years were outstanding. They come from Denmark, from Spain, with input from Germany and the UK, from France, with input from Spain, Belgium and Portugal, from the island of Tinos in Greece, and from Italy. Let's take a brief look at the projects of the 5 environmental finalists.
Bread for PLA. Bread for PLA recycled bakery waste to produce 100% biodegradable plastic film for food packaging. A great example of the circular economy in action. The project used a low-energy process with water-based enzymes to obtain polylactic acid from bakery waste. This was found to have comparable qualities to PLA from corn if produced at industrial scale. Companies in several European regions have expressed interest in the commercial application of the technology. EWWR European Week for Waste Reduction. The annual campaigns of the European Week for Waste Reduction have helped reduce the amount of municipal waste generated in Europe. In 2011 alone, around 2 million people participated. A follow-up project is continuing and expanding the Waste Reduction Week, whose popularity keeps growing. The success of this initiative means it is expected to continue after LIFE funding ends. From Roof to Road. From Roof to Road showed how bitumen felt roofing material can be upcycled instead of going to landfill or incineration. This LIFE project in Denmark turned the old roofs into a commercially ready substitute for virgin bitumen in road making. Recycled roofing bitumen could replace 5 to 10% of the virgin bitumen used for road construction in Denmark. The company established by the project has already expanded into Finland, Sweden and Norway. Low waste. Low waste focused on turning waste into a resource. This circular economy project developed a local market for second life products in Ferrara, Italy. Waste operators, small-scale reuse and recycling platforms, artisans and SMEs work together to make new products out of recovered materials. These included textiles, building waste, street furniture, play equipment and leftover food. In total, the project reduced local waste by 11,000 tonnes per year. Solbrine. Desalination plants help avoid water scarcity, but the brine they produce as waste can damage aquatic ecosystems. The Greek project Solbrine showed a better way. At a desalination plant in the Cyclades, it installed a closed-loop solar-powered brine treatment system that separates the waste into two useful byproducts, dry salt and water. The water is reused in the process, while the salt can be sold for industrial uses.
So, five super projects there, but which two will get the Green Awards?
To present the awards, please welcome back to the stage the European Commissioner for the Environment, Maritime Affairs and Fisheries, Karmenu Vella. So, have you got the first envelope, Minda?
No, I haven't got the envelope.
No? Okay, who's got the environment envelope? It's green, and it's got environment written on it. Please look around. It's here somewhere. Can you see it? Action on the environment is a priority and one of the main pillars of EU policy. I'm hearing the envelope is stuck to a pillar. Can anyone see it? It's a bit dark.
Please have a look. Anyone find the envelope? Aha! Okay, please bring it, pass it forward.
Over. Can you reach over and get it?
Thank you very much. Environment. So, and the first winner of the Green Awards in the environment category is Solbrine.
Solbrine.
So, collecting the award, we have Professor Maria Loizidou and Dimitri Revnios. Please come up and collect the prize.
Stand here. Get the prize. Let me just have a quick word with you. So, I'm sure you speak English all right. How do you feel about receiving the first Green Award?
It's a great award for us and a great for environment. We really try to solve a big problem, the disposal of brine to the sea. And I think we really go ahead to solve this big problem.
And you don't have to pump the brine back into the sea. There must be a saving there.
A saving, and also we get materials back to the economy. So we have salts, we have more water, we create benefits for the end users.
And has the LIFE program been important to your project?
It is very important because the precursors of a bigger project that we have the zero brine now, following this salt brine, and we go to a big scale for industrial applications.
Okay, so
We hit the target.
this sounds terrific project. So congratulations to Solbrine.
Okay. Come back in the middle. And the second Green Award in this category goes to Bread for PLA. And receiving the award, we have Itzia Caraquedo and Enrique Moline. Please come up on stage. Oh.
Okay, just a quick word from me. Making biodegradable plastic film from bakery waste seems like a brilliant idea. What usually happens to all the starch waste that comes out of European bakeries?
Most of this waste is used as a co-product or as waste, has no solution. So that was the idea.
So they put it into landfill?
Yeah, it can reach landfill, or it can be also compostable. But the idea is to give a second life to produce new products within the same sector. So it's a circular economy solution.
And do you think any of the big commercial bakeries will pick up on this idea and follow your lead?
I hope. Yes, we are transferring this solution to other companies. So I hope in the future much more companies are using this solution or other similar.
Good. I heard you have getting quite a lot of interest. So thank you very much to Bread for PLA.
Thank you.
Right.
So we're going straight on to the next category, but which one comes next? I think our colleagues Vimola and Bengt are going to give us a clue.
Thank you.
Thank you to the dynamic Dutch duo for that little clue. And I'm sure I don't have to ask you what the category is. It's nature and biodiversity.
LIFE supports thousands of projects helping to protect our natural environment from multiple threats. So let's have a brief look at its key achievements in this category.
LIFE has acted in more than 7,000 Natura 2000 sites across Europe. So, who are the 5 finalists today? They come from Belgium, from Bulgaria, with input from the UK and Hungary, from Andalusia in Spain, from Ireland, and from Slovenia.
So let's have a brief look at these 5 projects. Alterias. Invasive alien plants are exotic species introduced outside their natural habitat by people. The Alterias project produced a code of conduct on invasive plants, which was adopted by more than 1,000 signatories in the horticulture sector in Belgium. As a result, 200 Belgian garden centres stopped selling 28 invasive alien species, replacing them with plants with a similar function. The Code of Conduct has already inspired a natural park in France and will serve as a model for other countries to adopt. BSPB Life Save the Raptors. Save the Raptors increased the breeding success of imperial eagles in Bulgaria, largely thanks to 37 new artificial nests. The LIFE project helped the national population grow from 16 to 25 breeding pairs. It also managed land in a way that maintains colonies of the eagle's favourite meal, the European ground squirrel. The project established a good cooperation with the local energy company, which insulated power cables to stop imperial eagles being electrocuted. Burren Life. The Burren is an area of great natural beauty and protected habitats on Ireland's west coast. The Burren Life project developed a new model for sustainable agriculture in the area. This was done in collaboration with 20 farms. The new model consists of methods for calculating sustainable grazing regimes and new supplementary feeding systems. By optimizing support mechanisms and the use of forage, the project has ensured a favorable status for priority habitats as well as for the local economy. Andalusian lynx introduction. Life has helped the Iberian lynx come back from the edge of extinction. This project carried out reintroductions that increased the size and range of the Iberian lynx population in Andalusia. More than 200,000 hectares of land are now managed in a way that the lynx finds suitable. Numbers of rabbits, its main prey, have increased. With the support of Life, the Iberian lynx is no longer officially classed as critically endangered. Slow wolf. Slow Wolf focused on the long-term conservation of Slovenia's wolves. It mapped the country's wolf population for the first time and drafted a wolf management action plan. This identified potential hotspots for conflict between wolves and humans. The project then recommended best practices to avoid it. Since these measures were introduced, compensation payments to farmers for damage to livestock have been reduced, and fewer wolves have been killed illegally. And to present the awards in this category, please welcome again European Commissioner for Environment, Maritime Affairs and Fisheries, Karmenu Vella. But we need the envelope with the names of the two winning projects. Can anyone see a green envelope marked Nature and Biodiversity? It's here somewhere. I'm hearing it might have flown into a bush, which would be appropriate.
Aha! Thank you very much.
Bushes.
So, nature and biodiversity. And the first winner of the Green Award for the Nature and Biodiversity is Andalusian Lynx Introduction. So, receiving the award, we would like to call up on stage Jose Luis Hernandez Garillo and Miguel Angel Simon Mata.
Because I need to speak Spanish. Okay?
That's great.
Okay.
Stand in the middle. Okay. Here. So the question is really, how close to extinction did the lynx actually get? I mean, how many animals were there?
Bueno, realmente este programa LINCE ha servido para pasar en 15 años.
Well, we've been doing this program for some 15 years now, and the population was actually less than 100 lynx in Andalusia, and we've actually gone up now to some 500. So I think that it has been a great success. It's been a great success of a reintroduction program.
Links has come from less than 50 for more than 500, so it's
Well, that's a fantastic achievement. And one more question. How did you get the support of the farmers and the hunters, but particularly farmers? They may not like the idea of links around their sheep farms.
Bueno, realmente
Well, what was important, or one of the most important species in this project, was indeed reaching a social compromise, or a compromise with all of the population of Andalusia. So we had to get the whole of the population, in fact, the whole of the population of Spain, to agree to this, because we wanted to involve other private property owners into this as well. So not just those who are working in the parcels where the lynxes were going to be reintroduced, but we had to have others to make sure that we didn't have indiscriminate hunting of the animals. So that was very important.
for the lynx, for the rabbit, but also for the farms. So that's why everybody is interested in this thing. And it's been the big success of the project has been to involve farmers.
Thank you. Yes, I understood that the information campaign was really important. So congratulations to the reintroduction of the lynx.
So well done to them, a fantastic project. And by popular vote, the second winner of a Green Award for Nature and Biodiversity goes to Burren Life.
Somebody else?
So receiving the award, we have, very keen to get it on stage, we have Dr. Brendan Dunford and Dr. Sharon Parr.
Photos. Do a group photo. So, Sharon, Brendan, this is a very interesting part of Europe, the far northwest, interesting rare habitat. How important was the LIFE program to help you in what you've been doing right out there in Ireland?
I suppose it gave us a start about 15 years ago, when it was very difficult to find resources elsewhere. And it allowed us the time and the creativity to build the partnerships that we still have today. So we went from 20 farms, and today we have 500 farms in the program. So it's been a huge, huge project for the Burren, for the future of the Burren, and we're delighted. Might I say we're delighted, especially for the farmers of the Burren who've put so much energy and commitment into this project.
Did you find that the farmers weren't really interested when you started all those years ago?
There's always a core that are interested, and if you bring those with you, the fence sitters will see what's happening, and if things make sense to them, then they'll follow, and that's really what happened. So a lot of the fence sitters came on board later, and there's been real road to Damascus change about people who had no interest in environment, become now avid environmentalists, taking people onto their farms, demonstrating what they have. So there's a great appreciation and an increase in the pride of the farmers in their own environment that really they were accused of damaging. So now they're really the tool that manages it, and they're recognised for what they do. They're not the scapegoat of conservation anymore.
Excellent. So thank you very much indeed to Burren Life.
Thank you. And so to the final category of the Green Awards, marking 25 years of life. And there are no prizes for guessing what this one is.
emergency lifeline. It says, we've done what we can, now it's up to you. Life is what you make it.
So if we want to stop global warming, we all have to work together?
Europeans working together? Well, it might work. How?
The ancient Belgium interactive rain dance. What do you think, Rick?
It might just work.
Okay, Wim over to you two.
Okay. Oh, beautiful people. Here, you have to help me. We have to make rain together. Let's do it. We've got 4 groups. This is group 1, to the path. That's group 2. This is group 3. And that's group 4. First, we all start to do. You have to be very quiet. Listen, listen, listen. We have to make rain. Very good. Now group 1 starts to do. The rest continue doing this. Very good. You're doing so incredibly good. Yes. More, not like a rhythm, but like tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Very good. Group 2, enjoy. Do it too. Yes. And go on, go on doing it. Yes. Group 3, go. Yes, very good, very good. Group 4, also, and the rest continue, continue, continue. Very beautiful. I already feel a little bit of rain. And now group 1, and you continue doing this, and then group 1 does. And you go on this. Group 2, come on. And you go on do this, yes, yes. Keep on doing it. And then you, group 3, also. Group 4, all together. Very beautiful, beautiful. And then group 1 starts. And the rest. Listen, listen, yes, wow. Group 2 also. Group 3. Group 4. Beautiful. Yes. Woo! Yes, you did it. You did it. Woo! Woo! Rain. Woo! Whoa! You did it. Woo! Okay. Woo! There you go. Woo! Woohoo! The rain!
It's amazing what we can achieve if we all lend a hand. Yes, the final category is, of course, about climate action.
So let's see some of the achievements of life in this particular category.
So LIFE has supported more than 220 projects on climate change mitigation, trying to stop it happening, and over 100 projects on adaptation, preparing for it.
The jury selected 5 excellent initiatives to be the finalists in this category. The nominations are for projects in Spain, with input from France, Germany and Italy, in Greece, in the UK, with input from Poland, and there are 2 finalists from Sweden.
So let's have a brief look at the 5 projects nominated by the jury in the climate action category.
Acumen. When landfill sites are closed, they continue to emit methane. This greenhouse gas contributes to climate change. Acumen is a UK project. It pioneered the use of innovative technologies for capturing and utilising methane, such as flaring gases. Acumen demonstrated the cost-effectiveness of reusing captured methane for electricity generation. Closed landfill sites could become a source of income rather than a financial burden for local authorities across Europe. Agri-climate change. Well-designed farming systems can be effective against climate change and make agriculture more competitive. Agri-climate change developed and tested a new assessment tool in 149 farms in Spain, France, Germany and Italy. The project used the tool to draw up action plans. These helped individual farms cut fossil fuel use and improve carbon storage. Agri-climate change showed that emissions and energy use can be reduced by 10 to 40% without hitting farmers in the pocket. Klimabiz. Klimabiz was the first full-scale climate change adaptation initiative by a financial institution in Greece. Piraeus Bank developed tools to help businesses estimate the financial cost of climate change and the investment needed to adapt. The project gave bank staff the skills to assess climate change adaptation investments, and more than 4,500 companies received free consultations. Diamond Solar. Could phone chargers be a thing of the past? The Swedish project Diamond Solar developed an innovative dye-sensitized solar cell that can be used indoors as well as outside. The cells are screen printed using nanomaterials. Efficient, cheap and lightweight, they can be wrapped around almost any surface. The simple and scalable production method is cost-effective and has a low environmental impact. No toxic materials or emissions. Slide-in. The Slide-in project in Sweden showed how old trolleybus networks can be revived for fossil fuel-free transport. The overhead wires of the network in Landskrona recharge electric buses as they move. The slide-in concept allows the fully charged bus to disconnect from the wires and drive on public roads, increasing its range. This zero-emission system cuts energy use by 50%, avoids air pollution, and improves life for drivers and passengers.
And to make the presentations in our final category, please give a warm welcome to Ms. Yvonne Slingenberg, Director at the Directorate General for Climate Action of the European Commission. Yvonne Slingenberg. But we need the third envelope. We need that third envelope. And the causes of climate change, like methane emissions, can be invisible or hidden. So perhaps our third green envelope is hidden under someone's chair. Please, you just have a look, see if there isn't a green envelope under your chair marked Climate Action. I wonder whose chair it might be under. Anybody found a green envelope? I hope nobody's got rid of it. Help.
Keep looking. It's definitely out there somewhere.
Well, we can operate without the envelope because I have to tell you that we know the results.
You're giving the game away now.
Well, this envelope's definitely gone missing. It must be under somebody's bag or somebody's kicked it aside or something. No sign.
People are madly looking under chairs here.
It's
This
still
is
looking
great.
in the front. I have no idea where it is. Not a clue.
We know it's under a seat.
Hey!
Oh, thank you.
Finally found it. Thank you. Let me say something. And guess who found it? Commissioner Vella.
Okay, so this was the Climate Action Envelope. And the first winner of the Green Awards in the Climate Action category is Diamond Solar. Please could we have on stage Giovanni Fili and Dr. Hendrik Lindström.
That's right, in the middle. Come in. So, congratulations to you. Looks like a fantastic project. What are the advantages of screen printing these cells as opposed to any other method of production?
Well, it's scalable, very cheap, and low investment costs in such a factory compared to other solar cell technologies, factor 10 roughly.
Well, and is it possible that we can wrap our mobile phones in this material and they will automatically charge from solar power? Is this really possible?
Yeah, they will actually charge from normal indoor illumination, from lamp.
It sounds like magic. Why can't I have it now?
We'll make sure to send you a sample as soon as we get going.
So seriously, how soon before you can see this becoming a major product on the market?
We hope to sign the first commercial order maybe this year, otherwise early next year.
Congratulations to Diamond Solar.
And the second winner in the Climate Action category is Agri-Climate Change. And receiving the award, we have Eduardo Di Miguel and Marian Hamill. And Marian's come round the back because she's found the stairs there too. Welcome.
Congratulations. It's good to hear of projects which involve farmers a lot. We've had some before. And a similar question, really. Did you find the farmers were very cynical? They didn't want to know when you started this project?
Well, things have changed a lot in the last years, and we have even created something like a land stewardship network with them. And I think that really open. They need to be more competitive, and we are not talking just about climate change and adaptation. We are talking about being competitive, wasting less money, energy.
And how about spreading this project? Because it's very interesting. Do you think other countries, other regions might pick up on this action plan template that you've devised?
Yes, I think we have good chances that the project will be spreaded. The tool is very easy to use and very easy to adapt to the different regions and countries in Europe, and it is free of charge. So, and as Eduardo told, the farmers are interested not only because they are interested to stop climate change, because it is a threat to their activity, but also because they can save money with energy efficiency.
Perfect, another win-win situation. So congratulations to Agri-Climate Change.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So well done to all the winners of these European Union Green Awards.
Now, all the 15 nominees will receive special diplomas in recognition of their terrific work.
In a moment, there's going to be an opportunity for all the winners and finalists to come on stage for photos. And I'm sure there will be lots of pictures flying around on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And in fact, during the award ceremony, we've been getting plenty of enthusiastic tweets, which are behind me.
And at the Life stand in the exhibition area, there's a Green Awards selfie spot for your own photos. And when you're visiting the Life stand, do pick up one of the specially produced brochures which summarize the contributions the Life programme has made to creating jobs across Europe.
The exhibition area is where the buffet and some drinks will be served in a moment. It's a chance to network, to share ideas, and to make some new contacts, which are all a very important part of Green Week.
Tomorrow, the Green Jobs Summit continues, starting at 9:30 in this room. We'll hope to see you then. But for now, we must warmly thank our host for this Super Green Awards event, Commissioner Vella. And we should quickly say a few more thank yous, including to the teams in DG Environment, DG Klima, and the Executive Agency for SMEs for their commitment to the LIFE programme over the past 25 years.
Thank you to the communications team of NEMO, the consortium that monitors and communicates the LIFE projects and which has organised this evening.
And thank you to Praxis and the technicians who have made this complicated event run so smoothly.
Thank you to our excellent interpreters who have helped us communicate.
And thanks to our musicians, Marco and Lois, who call themselves Green Fingers. And thanks to our actors from Life Support, Vimala and Bengt. And to their writer and director, Tony Maples. Are you around, Tony? Give us a wave. So we enjoyed their non-verbal illustrations of these important themes.
Thank you to all the thousands of people who've been working so hard on LIFE projects across Europe for a quarter of a century, making the EU a world leader in protecting our environment, promoting biodiversity, fighting climate change, and creating green jobs.
And a special thank you to all of you for coming to this Green Week event to show your support for LIFE programme and to celebrate its work. And if you've been watching online, thank you for joining us.
Congratulations to the winners and all the other finalists in these special Green Awards. Here's to the next 25 years of LIFE. From Rick and from me, love life, goodbye.
Let's get off. Disappear.